We're back at it again with the big Kubota tractor, the M8580, and we have the disc hookup today. So yesterday's video, or the last video, was us plowing the fields. Now we're going to be disking, so we're getting closer to getting our wheat in the ground. We're going to try and get these fields to where they have a proper seed bed, I guess is the best way to put it, and then hopefully tomorrow we can get started planting wheat, because I don't want to have to do everything all at one shot. We have about anywhere from 8 to 10 acres of wheat that we want to do, so I don't want to have to wait and do that all at once, because we are using some smaller equipment and stuff, so I don't want to have to rush around and once we get the corn off. So if I can get a head start and get these 3 fields, we have a 2-acre field, a 1-acre field, and then about a half-acre field that we're going to be doing. So we'll jump right into it. We got the disc mounted. We had to make some adjustments with the arms, kind of loosen them up, but everything should be good to go. This disc should be wide enough that it'll cover the tire width of the Kubota. So the Coyote would pull this as well, but when you had it in a very aggressive setting like this, it would maybe not struggle, but it would start to bog down a little. So we have a whole nother 35 horse on that thing, so we'll see how this works. We should be able to make quick work of this. Let's roll. We're rolling second gear, I believe. Maybe even faster than that. We'll have to see once we get out here. And we're gonna leave it in aggressive. It is definitely dry. We're not supposed to get rain for like the next, I don't know, we're heading for probably 3 weeks without rain here, so I just can't wait any longer to get this in the ground. The dirt definitely has moisture in it, and it definitely has some moisture overnight with the heavy dew. So here is the field. This is next to Mom and Dad's. This plowed up a lot nicer than last time. Dirty window. I think what I'm gonna do is probably go across the corner. We'll hit everything at an angle instead of kind of going with the plow. That way we can maybe chop stuff up a little bit better. And hopefully, what happened down at the Big Creek field when I planted corn down there, because of me going with the direction of my planting, I couldn't see my rows, I couldn't see my marker rows. It worked out still, it still turned out okay, but it was tough to see. So I think I'm gonna go across in an angle, that way when we do bring the drill through here, it's a lot easier to see. So I'm gonna jump right into it. We're gonna start, and this should be a lot quicker than plowing. Definitely a lot of clumps. Very loud. an awesome job back here. Little too fast. I really do love this tractor. This tractor is so nice to operate and run. It does really well. It's four-wheel drive, so that helps. This field definitely has clumps in it. There is no doubt about that. Hopefully we don't face a similar problem like you do when you planted corn in a year, but honestly, we got it plowed a lot deeper than we did when we did corn, so I think it's going to be a little bit better than that. The dirt's a lot more loamy. There's rocks in it, but it's nothing compared to like it was before. We're making pretty quick work of this field. There are definitely some clumps in here, but the dirt looks pretty good. It's definitely better than when we tried to plant corn. That I will say. We probably have about 3/4 of it done, I would guess, roughly. You can see the clumps out through there. And part of the problem is too, is if I would have had, you know, maybe a bigger plow with this tractor to where we could have plowed it deeper, you know, 12 inches, you really probably wouldn't have got them clumps, honestly. You'd have a lot more dirt than you would any of the clumps or the grass because it'd be so buried so deep. This tractor's doing pretty good though. Finished up with this field. It's definitely better than it was. It's deeper. We definitely have it deeper. There's definitely rocks. And there's definitely clumps. Compare this to when we did corn. I think it's a lot better. 100% better. Some areas have worse clumps than others. Like this is kind of, you can't really have that. But without going over this 100 times with the disc, you can see the clumps out through there. There are some, there's no doubt. We are gonna go over it again. Whether we go over it in that aggression or not, I don't know. But now we're gonna go over there on the hill and do that 1 acre field. This is the biggest field. This is 2 acres to 1 acre to a half acre. So from here, just go pretty quick. So we'll jump over there. That was not plowed. That was just mowed. So that had some corn in it. We mowed that corn the other day. So you've seen that video. Unfortunately, that's what we had to do. Keep moving along and we're getting closer to putting some wheat seed in the ground. And we'll see how this field does. This one was not plowed. This is much better dirt. we're going to be heading to the half-acre field. And then we should be done tonight. I'm going to hit everything again tomorrow. And I'm hoping that we can plant wheat, or start planting wheat in the morning. I should have hit everything twice tonight. That way it's less we got to do tomorrow, but this is the half-acre field. This shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna imagine, because we couldn't get this super deep either, this hasn't been plowed in a very long time, so I'm gonna imagine we're gonna get just a few chunks. Or, oh well. This is where we're at with this field, half-acre, roughly. There's definitely chunks in here. There's no doubt about that. And we didn't get this as deep. I mean, that's definitely a big chunk. We'll have to go over this definitely a few times, because these chunks, they're not gonna do so hot with the drill. It's gonna catch on the shoes and basically just drag a big pile of them with. So we're gonna have to get this chopped up a lot better than what it is. So the M8580 works pretty well. I definitely, like I said, I love this tractor for sure. Tomorrow we will hit this stuff again, and if we're lucky, hopefully we can get some wheat in the ground. I'm not going to push the issue. If I'm not happy with the fields and I don't think the drill's going to work too well, I'm not even going to try it. We'll just continue trying to go over it with the disc. And I would just want to make sure that we have a perfect seed bed that's ready to roll. That way our wheat has the best chance to come up and thrive. So that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps me out. And I'll see you next time.